Hello, everyone. How are you on this Thanksgiving Eve? Good to see you guys. I'm so happy to see everybody here. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to go ahead and bring up Crime Curious. We're waiting on Allie. I'm sure she'll be here momentarily. Hey, Jen, how are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, if you guys haven't done so already, could you give your girl a thumbs up? It really does help me, and I appreciate it so very, very much. We have a long one tonight, you guys. We are on call, 30, what did we say, Jen, 32?
32. We're going to start on call number 32.
And go all the way to 44.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are pretty short, though. Like, for example, this first call, number 32, is like less than 2 minutes. This first call is to, so I listed it as unknown female, but it's Edwin E. Edgar's mom, Veronica.
Okay.
The one who's from Ohio but has a Colorado Springs number.
Right.
Yeah, we're learning as we go.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, George Glass's mom.
George, yeah. I don't want to start the calls until Allie gets here, though, because I want her to be able to hear all of them.
Yeah, well, she was just over on her channel talking about Chad Dorman, and that one takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, that one really does. That one's a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised if she needed a nap. I mean, that one's a lot.
Yeah. You're probably right. So do you think we should just get started? If it's just
because I feel like she would feel bad. Okay. I feel like she would feel bad if we waited.
There she is. Speak of the angel, and she appears.
See?
Hi. I'm sorry I'm late. Benny. I'm okay. Bentley would not stop spinning in circles and then like falling down, and he just would not listen. It was a whole thing to get out and get on here. I'm so sorry.
Don't you be sorry. Thank you, Julie. That was very sweet of you and so generous. I appreciate it so much. I got distracted by the Tisha Lynn in the chat. I forgot what I was going to say. I also like to spin around like that. I don't scream anymore, but I did. When I was a kid, I did like to do the spinning thing. That was fun to me, to make myself so dizzy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
try to walk.
Yes, and then I'll say stop like 50 times, and he just ignores me and just keeps on. So he's not getting a piece of cookie cake, which he thought he was going to have for dessert now. And yeah.
Is there any way I can change your mind? Is there anything I can do to advocate on my friend's behalf?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Can we vote for Bentley?
Y'all are going to vote me out.
So look, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you why I got a soft spot for Bentley real quick, you guys, and then we'll get started. Okay. So Bentley got this thing that it's a fort. He got it for his birthday. You build it and all the things, right? And he did it. He built it. And at first, he wasn't going to let any mom or dad allowed. And I asked if I could come in, if I'd be allowed. And he said that he had to be between 10 and 6. But obviously, I'm not between 10 and 6. However, I'm 46. So that means I got a 4 and a 6 in my age, and 4 plus 6 equals 10. So Bentley thought about it and then decided I could come in. And what's more is that Bentley added my name to the sign twice and put a check mark by it. So that is why Bentley is my buddy. There are other reasons as well, but that's just the newest thing that he has done to just make me fall. I just love him to pieces. I can't help it. And I want him to be able to have that cookie cake.
I'll think about it. I will say that Jen with the check marks is so cute because they also have Bentley.
I don't need no more sugar if I'm being honest out here spinning around.
Yes. Exactly. He has the backwards check marks and stuff, because he's confused about the check marks. It's pretty cute.
Yes.
Pretty cute.
It is cute. And I just He is cute and he loves me and I love him. And you know, kids don't I don't know. I just Bentley's just a cool kid and I just adore him. Okay. I'm not gonna keep going on and on about how I got allowed in the fort and nobody else did. Okay. It's kind
including
of
me.
Although, to be fair, I did advocate for Allie because I did tell Bentley that his mom makes the best snacks. And
Yes.
I feel that if we're going to be in the fort, we're going to need snacks. And Allie does make really the best snacks. So I feel like we should let Allie be in the fort. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate that so much. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. What the frack? It did it again. Hold on a minute. I don't know why it does this. There it goes.
Mrs. M said now when her dog gets in trouble, she calls her Doja Lynn. I guess her dog's named Doja, so Doja Lynn.
God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. I had it all ready to go. Okay. Now we're good. All right, here we go. No, this is call 26. We're on 31. Why did this do this to me? I had us all ready to go. Come on. And of course, now it's going to take 7 years to load. Bruh. Oh, thank you, Nadie. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you. So generous. And congratulations to whoever got the gifted memberships. I'm putting together some members content too. So, oh wait, we're on what number did we say 32 or 31?
32.
I don't remember. Okay. Also, you missed a super chat right above Nay's gift. That was Angie. Yeah, Angie says happy feeding day. And then you just got another one.
Angie. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you, Gail. I haven't seen you in forever, Gail. How are you? I've missed you. Wow, thank you guys. So generous, so sweet. I appreciate that so much. You have no freaking idea. We're about to start now, Karen. And thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that so much. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate that. All right, are we ready?
Justice for Bentley, yes.
Justice for Bentley. That's right. Justice for Bentley. No fort, no peace, no cake, no peace. All right, here we go.
All right. We got, about an hour and 11 minutes. So it's really not as long as I thought. And also, thank you for loving Bentley. And thank you, all the chat. You guys are wonderful. And I saw Sean said justice for Bentley, too. And thank you guys. Okay.
That's right. Justice for Bentley. All right, here we go. Call number 32 to male inmate's mom. This is Edwin's mom. Here we go.
Just tell him I saw Andy. You can't.
Hold on.
Yeah, pretty strange, huh?
Let's just hear the end of this awkward call for a second.
And I'm going to find Luigi, so it's Stephen King, and it was, I guess I'm going to read a Stephen King book. Like.
Stephen King in the lake house, right?
All right, I'll go kite them now and be like, hey, where's my books? And they were both self stacks, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, love you, sweetie.
Okay, love you.
Right, bye.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Hi, William gave me your number. I was just calling to see how he was doing.
Who's this?
It's Taylor.
Oh, I'm good. Just sitting here, soaking up some sun.
So I wanted to see how he was doing. And I think you texted my daughter.
Yeah, I visited him. We had a visit yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He's doing pretty good. He had a good day yesterday.
Did he get sick? Did he?
Well, he was kind of having like a headache and a sore throat and all that, but he's basically kept to himself. And then we've been giving him money so he can buy some some stuff, I guess canteen or whatever the heck they call it.
Because you
But
heard
yeah.
they haven't been feeding everybody, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said. They had like a little episode in there, and I'm like, what? He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, but I got food. Yeah, it's crazy in there.
Yeah,
Like,
they've
well,
been given like carrots, chips, and like like a small sandwich or something. And I heard that the guys got upset about it.
yeah. I can't remember what day it was that he did it, and he just, because usually when we have a visit, I see guys walking around, and that day I didn't see any. He goes, yeah, we're on lockdown.
Yeah, I have to go over there a couple of times a week, and I was like, man, they're on lockdown over there. I know they're going crazy.
Yeah.
Because they have so many people over there. Well, alrighty, well, tell him I say hello.
I will. He's doing good. I ordered him some books and that to keep him busy from Amazon.
Yeah, we ordered books for him too, but they brought them to me and was like, because she did 2 separate orders, but they brought all the books to me.
Oh.
I know. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just hold on to him. But just tell him I saw Andy. He came and visited me yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll think that's kind of funny. We got some new people upstairs, so they're quite interested.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right then. Just tell him I said hello. I hope he's doing all right, and I hope you are too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right. You have a good night. And bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much at work.
So I didn't get my book.
You still didn't get it?
No, they rejected it because the Patterson wrote the hardback cover.
Well, I got paperback, so that's weird.
No.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's hardback cover.
Did they open it?
Yeah, they gave me the It book, but they didn't give me the other one.
Huh.
You have to be careful when you read those, because that same thing happened to Tila when she sent one.
Okay.
Sometimes you just got to read into it to make sure, because they just, I don't know. Some sites say that, but then it ain't that, you know what I mean? That's why I try to get it from one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if Brenda was able to order those books?
I texted her all those books, so I don't know if she did.
All right.
I'm sure she did though.
So I just have to add that one back to my list, because I was like so excited, and they were like, then they gave me the book It, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
What'd you say?
They gave me the book It, and I was like, but darn, I'd rather that one been returned and not my Patterson.
I know, right?
I know. Like, oh well, whatever. Y'all busy?
Yeah, kind of.
Did you start doing your extra marketing stuff yet?
Yeah.
We have a 2-bedroom, and you eventually will have a roommate because we operate on a
Alright.
Has
Miss Veronica write you back?
each roommate pays
No.
their portion of rent per month, utilities, and split half after the thing.
Alright.
So right now, a 2-bedroom.
I'll keep you since you're at work. I just want to say I love you, miss you.
Okay.
You alright?
Did you ever ask her if she was gonna give me money? Aunt Brenda?
You were supposed to. She said she asked you, and you said, oh, I'm alright.
No, she never asked me, but I don't want to ask her.
Alright, I'll call her.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Hey,
Hello?
I called her 3 times and she didn't answer.
Okay.
When was the last time you talked to her?
I talked to her yesterday.
You talked to her on the phone?
Huh?
Did you talk to her on the phone?
No, text.
Did she say she was like, she might be doing a delivery or something?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I could try again tomorrow, but I tried 3 times and she didn't answer. Unless you want to text her real quick. Mom says, are you available?
Okay.
See if she writes you back. I mean,
Hold on.
I go to brush her hair this morning. She was supposed to sit in the car and her hair was like because she didn't have like anything. No, I mean you bring the 10 rats. The girl was here tonight. Is she
Okay. I texted her.
Yeah, I'll give her a minute to see if she writes you back.
I want you guys to be there. If you guys have to be there, I want you to do it, yeah.
Charge her. She's going to be on the road doing deliveries or something.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I call it your spam risk.
Huh?
She
Just
says
spam risk?
yeah, sometimes it says spam risk. She says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be here Monday, right here.
What did she talk about yesterday?
She was talking about some funeral and something.
Oh, it's my dad?
Uncle or something.
Her uncle?
I don't know. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, her uncle.
Who in the world is her uncle?
Mm-hmm. What's the company ID? I don't know what street I lived on in the 3rd grade. There's no way that I made that because I would have no idea.
Collins
I know,
Green? Oh, 3rd grade? Where'd you go to school in 3rd grade?
What's your favorite pet's name? It has to be Chance. I had to put Chance.
Yeah.
Clock out. No, Sadie's actually my favorite now.
I was about to say, you didn't try to say it in now? I can't make a chance like that.
I'm not. He can just be annoying. He's a little brat.
He thinks it's Bulldog. I try to tell you that's what they do.
Ow, my ear. He was cute yesterday. I liked him yesterday.
Wow.
I did. I might like him today. I'm sure.
Wow. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who would take him.
No, I don't want nobody to take him.
You don't want him. All right.
I do want him.
Did she write you back?
No, she didn't answer.
Okay, then would you write back? Just tell her I'll try her tomorrow. I was trying to figure out who it was that died.
Okay.
I don't know who her uncle would be that died, but I mean, I'm sure it's somebody I know. But okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Hey, if I don't get her tomorrow, you'll have to say something because she said you never said anything to her. That's what she keeps telling me.
Okay, well, that's fine. She never asked me.
Well, I mean, do you think she's just going to randomly ask you after you blew through all that money?
Yes.
No. No. All right, I'll try tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing at work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, did she write you back yesterday?
Yeah, and I called her and I talked to her and she sent me $100.
Okay. All right, good. What did she say when you talked to her?
Nothing much. Like, I don't really remember. We were just kind of just talking about random stuff.
Oh, okay.
She said that she was going to order her books today. I don't really remember.
Okay.
She was telling me she was driving to Raleigh today to serve papers and.
All right. Oh, man. Still am not over the sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
It's not good.
Not at all. Well, I just called to tell you, Olivia, and I'm going to call her and talk to her then.
Okay, I love you too.
Okay. I love you. Bye.
Okay, so all Letecia cares about is books. Not how
Yeah,
Harley's
immediately.
doing. Yeah, I did get my books.
Immediately. Yeah.
Nobody
Oh.
cares about your books, Letecia. How about that?
I did see a couple comments of people that just got here. If you did, you definitely want to rewind or after the show rewind because we got a really interesting call with her toilet talking boyfriend's mother. An awkward call.
Did
What
anybody
do you
else
guys
hear
think?
that?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you hear that, Jen?
Did I hear what?
Then no, you didn't hear it. So whenever Allie was saying, she was saying did, but it started out, it sounded like this. It went did like that for like a couple of seconds and then did. And then it was right. So it must be on my
What?
end. Okay. Yeah, it might be just on my end. It's weird. It scared the crap out of me.
No, I didn't hear it.
Yes, I just
Letecia.
wanted to tell people that we're just getting here to make sure to listen after because the call with the toilet talking mom's boyfriend was quite interesting. What did you guys think about that?
Well, I cannot. Why is she calling her? That's so weird to me.
Well, and she's trying to make that sweet voice. She used the same voice with Edwin's mom that she used when she was trying to pretend that she was Harley looking for her belongings
Yeah.
from the evidence.
But why is she calling her? It's very uncomfortable and I don't understand it. Like, what
It's
is the
very
point?
awkward. I guess to let him know she's thinking about him, checking up on him, that kind of thing. That's kind of what I took from it. She sounds like a giddy little kid. I mean, the mom, poor mom. Not only, excuse me, not only is her son in jail, in prison for murder, but now he's got a toilet talking girlfriend that is a child murderer. I mean,
Yes.
and she's calling you. Oh, poor mom.
Yes. And then
Right,
she
and
does
his
that
mom is in
weird.
touch with Letecia's daughter.
Yes. And then she does
Yeah.
that weird, like, breathy giggle after she speaks.
Oh,
It's very
no.
annoying. I can't take
I
it.
know. It makes my gag reflex start acting up. It's like, I hate that.
It's why, I mean, this is what I don't understand. Whatever it is that the mother and Letecia are up to makes me nervous that they have Harley in the middle of it. I mean, because she's the one that Leticia's constantly saying, hey, has that lady wrote you back? Hey, has that lady wrote you back? Hey, has that lady wrote you back? You know, and that's who she's talking about. So what are they using Harley to be the intermediary for? That is what concerns me. Like, and you talk about, and then you want to get on your high horse about bad influences, Letecia, because of some vape. It's ridiculous. Can you guys hear me or what happened? You just muted and not going to answer about it.
No, I didn't hear you at all because like mine cut out for like, which it was probably my internet. It cut out for just a second. Then I just heard like the last couple words you said. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's disconcerting that she has, okay. So this is the woman that Letecia consistently is asking Harley, has she wrote you back? Has she wrote you back? Has she wrote you back? Right. And if Letecia has her number, why is Harley being in the middleman in the first place? And in her capacity as the middleman, what is she in the middle of for Letecia?
Yeah.
And then Letecia wants to talk about, you know, bad influences, you know, with vape. Yes. Let me clutch my pearls because my kid is in a car with somebody who vapes. Like, come on.
Here's what I'll say. Having processed the December calls,
Okay.
just wait. I know that sucks. I know that sucks. I know
Let's
that
block her.
sucks. I'm blocked. So later in tonight's calls, we're going to hear her have a conversation with another inmate's uncle. It's a female inmate. And then the very last call for tonight, which is the last call for November, is with that inmate, the male inmate who now is at a halfway house. So I'm still confused. It's got me wondering if there are two male inmates. Now
There
I know
has
that
to be.
she's
Oh,
yeah. So we'll have
She
to
keeps
revisit
referencing
this.
this Andy. Let's keep Andy in the back of our mind because she keeps referencing Andy. She keeps saying Andy came and visited me.
Right. And then the last call tonight is going to be with a male. But do you guys remember when she was talking to somebody and she said, "Oh, well, his code name is Alex Rodriguez." Remember? And she was talking about Edwin.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A-Rod. She can't even get it right.
During this final call tonight, she says, "Oh, so how's Alex Rodriguez?" And he laughs. And then he's like, all right, just living the dream. Now, I don't know. I mean, you guys will have to listen to it and tell me what you think. I mean, we're still putting this puzzle together with Edwin, Edgar, E, Andy, Alex Rodriguez. So
No me gusta.
yeah. So the next call is Aunt Brenda. Oh, and I did want to tell you guys, when Letecia gets off the phone with Harley and says, "Okay, I'll call Aunt Brenda and ask her for the money,"
Mm-hmm.
and then she calls Harley back and she says, "I tried calling her 3 times." Maury said that was a lie. No, I looked at the record.
Say.
Yeah, I looked at the record. She made no attempt whatsoever to call anyone.
She didn't
just
even.
called Harley back.
She
No,
did
she
not
didn't
even try. What an
No.
evil ass. Your daughter is out in the world right now and has no money because of you. She has no. Oh, that just makes me so mad.
Right.
Oh my God.
And she doesn't really want them communicating with each other, regardless of what she says. Right. And so then she tells Harley, "Well, just text her and tell her that I'll call her because I want to find out who died." No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You want to call her so that you can get some more money.
Oh,
I cannot believe that. Hey, Debbie, happy Thanksgiving. Oh my God, I cannot believe that.
Babe. Man, she's a piece of work, y'all.
Yeah. So
I know. That is so sad.
Aunt Brenda, and then friend Amy.
Man.
One thing I just want to say real quick, so if I would have made calls with Letecia and I knew at all that these calls were being played on YouTube, I would be listening for sure. So I wonder if anyone does. And if so, I am so sorry because that's so sad. And if let's just say Harley was to listen to this and would hear that, I mean, it's just frustrating and messed up. I'd be listening though. I know that if I thought I might show up on a call with an inmate,
Well, and did you hear how Letecia was laughing at her at the end? She's just laughing at her like, well, she's not going to ask you after you blew through all that money. And she's just laughing at her. And it's that condescending laugh that she does with Harley when she's talking to her like she's stupid.
Yeah, but then she has she's got 2 laughs with Harley. All right. She's got the one that's a condescending laugh, but then she has that other one that she does where she's all, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
It's almost like a nervous. I know what you're talking about. It's almost like she's like nervous of if like she's being believed or whatever,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We have not been here for 4 hours, boo sheet. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I think what they're doing. Okay, so I think I figured it out. There's some kind of glitch in the matrix, and it acts like you've been live however long ago you scheduled the live. So I scheduled the live 4 hours ago. So that's why it's saying 4 hours. Is that not ridiculous? Get it together, YouTube. So, yeah. Okay. Are we ready to hear anything else, girls? You got anything?
Well, I thought that Harley was sending the books to another inmate that she owed money to. And I
Uh-huh.
don't know if that is a separate inmate or if he is the inmate that she owed money to, or if owing money to somebody was even a thing, or if she's just trying to impress her new boyfriend with a gift, that Harley sent him and they accidentally sent it to her.
Okay, here's
Letecia.
where I'm trying to figure out how would Letecia actually owe money. And as far as
Who
I
knows?
know, I don't think that she's ever had a balance of zero.
She probably just didn't feel comfortable enough telling Harley, hey, I want you to order some books for my new boyfriend
Yes,
because I'm trying to
that's
impress him. So there's got
correct.
to be
I
a
think
story.
that's correct. I think that it's the latter. I think this is, she talks about a cover story when she talks to Harley about things, what to say to Aunt Brenda and what not to say to Aunt Brenda. So this is another one of her cover stories. Hey, reap what you sow. Good to see you. Welcome in. All right, are we ready for the next one? Allie, you ready? Jen, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okie
Oh, I did want to
I'm
say
ready
there
too.
was there was a comment in chat asking if there was a library at the jail. So there's a law library. There's not a regular library where you can check out books, but they do have something called a book cart. And you can basically take one book off the cart at a time. You you look through the cart, you pick the book you want, you read it, you put it back, you get another one. But you guys, Letitia's too good for that. She wants her own books.
Correct. She's read 72 books in 3 days.
Right, and then she wants all the credit
Like,
for the fact that when she's done with the book, she donates it and then it can go on the book cart. But she does not get her
yes.
books from the book cart. And there's
No,
hidden
no,
secret
no.
messages in those damn books. She was writing all
Of
kinds of stuff in those
course.
books.
Of course she was. Of course she was. Because she's crazy. Not crazy. Not, she's crazy, not insane. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're ready? Here
Yes.
we go.
Yes, we
Okay.
are. But Jen, I'm probably going to come back
Yes.
in on my computer in a second because my phone is at 4% and it's plugged up, but StreamYard takes so much. I guess it's like dying faster
Yeah.
than it's charging. So if it goes down to 3, I'm going to come back on a computer.
All right, babe. All right. I'll be looking out for you. All right, here we go.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, you alright?
Huh?
I said, you alright?
Yeah. I'm in the car traveling with Trader where
Is that him
where are we
whining?
going, Trader? Huh?
Is that him whining?
Yeah, he's in the back seat. That's where he whines a little bit when he travels.
Oh, I heard him.
I just took him out and let him potty and just put him back in the car. That's why I missed the first call. I was in the back trying to get to the phone and couldn't get to it in time. Anyway, how you doing?
Okay. I'm still getting over
I
this.
talked to Harley last night.
Oh, that's good. I'm still getting over
I
this
sent her
sickness.
I sent her some money.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So she said, Aunt Brenda, I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Well, I that was some of that tough love. I told her, I said, now, Aunt Brenda don't play games, Harley. I said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to play games with you. I've never played games, and I said, I'm not going to do it. I said, I love you too much, Harley, and I'll do whatever I can do for you, but I'm not going to play games with you and your friends.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I think
she
she
said,
understands.
now she understands. You know what she told me?
What?
And it was really funny because I laughed about it afterwards. And I didn't know what it was like to be without money until now, and you taught me.
Well,
I said, and I taught you how to appreciate it and use it wisely. I said, you got to use it wisely, Harley. You can't just throw it away, darling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
She said
I believe,
peer pressured her.
huh?
She said the people were like peer pressuring about, all them pyramid schemes and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you know what I told her? I said, you took all that money that I was giving you and spent it on stuff it didn't amount to crap, and it was scams. I had my attorney to check in on it, and it was all scams. I said, Harley, I worked too hard for that money, and some of that, darling, was Uncle Tommy's insurance money, and that was money that was left for me to live off of, and I'm sharing it with you, but I didn't share it with you to throw away like that.
Yeah, and she's never thrown away money like that.
I said, we can't.
Yeah. She's never thrown away money like that. That's why I knew there had to be some kind of negative.
I know it was. I know it's the people she's staying with.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like you said, they got money and
it don't matter to them. They don't appreciate.
Yeah, it don't matter to them. But see, that's the thing. Harley's got to remember, I'm on a fixed income.
She knows that, ain't Brenda. It was just
she knows how.
She knew before she was just negative influence because she didn't do that crap with me. She worked hard for what she wanted and she earned what she got. She just went a little foolish in the head because they were peer pressuring her and she was, never being around them blowing money like that. They don't appreciate things. They go out and, like, for example, they'll go somewhere and there's nothing wrong with going somewhere, if you want to go out to eat.
And that's what I told her. I told her that. I said, I don't mind you going out to eat. I don't mind you doing things, Harley. I said, but baby, there's some things like that scam and that beauty moments, stuff like that. I wish you would talk to me about it first. Yeah. And I would have told you not to done it because we didn't have the money to throw away like that at this time.
Well, not just that. She would have known didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I think she learned her lesson, and I told her, I said, I got your car. I said, it's your car. I bought it for you, darling. I said, but she said, well, Charlotte can go with me to get it, ain't Brenda? I said, no. I said, I'm going to wait. I said, I got something else. I said, we're going to wait a little bit. I said, you're going to get your car. I said, I'm going to make sure you're going to get your car, baby. I said, because it's your car. I'm not going to take your car away from you. I said, I bought it for you, and I'm not going to take it away from you.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do what you've done before.
Yeah.
You're not going to be going out of state with it, and you're not going to be doing stuff like that.
Yeah. What did she say?
But anyway, huh?
What did she say?
She just said because it didn't concern me, that's why she didn't think I needed to know. I said, anytime you do something like that, yes, it concerns me.
Well, I've already told her, too, you had to be the one to know if I wasn't available to be told.
And I said, yes, it concerns me. I said, but for one reason is because I'm helping look after you. And I said, your grandma, Deborah, has not told you none, and she hasn't.
Yeah,
Harley told me like I should.
I know. She even gave me $10.
Ain't Katrina sent her $50, and Dakota sent her. She asked Dakota for a piece of money, and he sent her some money.
Yeah. Which I knew Dakota would.
Well, Dakota's got a family now, and he's got what you all think he's got. Cause I think that girl and all them babies, she's already got 2 babies when Dakota met her. And now they got that one. So that's 3 kids, her family. And then he still tries to help your mom.
Yeah.
So Dakota's on a tight leash, too.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just saying, I know if he had some, he would give it to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dakota will. But I don't see, that's the thing. Do you talk to Dakota?
I mean, I never really talked to Dakota like that all the time. It's just, I've never talked to anybody really, but like once or twice a year. You know that.
But see, now, that's what I said. See, Dakota and your mama, they need to know Aunt Brenda's not there to harm them. Aunt Brenda's there to help y'all. And see, that's where Deborah's mad at me about. Deborah said, I'm not helping you or Harley. I ain't never done nothing for her youngin'. That's what she told me. I have never done nothing for y'all.
She has.
I cannot believe she said that.
Well, She won't
told
say
me
that to
that
me.
I never done nothing. She said, I have never done nothing to help her nor you youngin'. And
Well,
it hurt my heart so bad.
Hey, Brenda, you can't let that get
She
to you
just
because
don't.
this is, let me
I
tell
know,
you,
but
this is what I had to
she don't know what
learn.
all I have. She don't know what all I have done for her and you youngin'.
But you have never heard me deny that. And she would never say that to me because she knows better. When these people ask me, they were asking me the other day and about it, and I was like, yeah, my Aunt Brenda and Uncle Tommy would have been the only ones. I told them about all the times that, oh, when Grandpa was sick, I'd be there by myself while you might be at work, but then it would be you, me, and Uncle Tommy. And I said, never was it Mom or anybody.
No.
It was always just us. I said, but I was a child, but they were the adults in charge, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, I helped out as much as I could as a child, but as far as adults involved, I said it was always Aunt Brenda. I said, Uncle Tommy was out working. So
yeah, and I just get that. And even when Mama Ruby was sick, it was always me and Tommy had to take care of her. And I mean, Deborah never pitched in on neither one of them to come there and stay to give me and Tommy a break or nothing. And then she tells me I've never done nothing for her or you kids, and she's turned Dakota against me and all. I mean, Dakota despised me because of the
Dakota
things
does that to everybody. He does that to me. Like, he does it to everybody.
But that's okay. I'm not worried about them. I'm not even worried about them.
Don't even.
I'm going to worry about Harley and Katrina. Katrina helped out Harley a little bit.
Yeah.
And Katrina couldn't figure out why I took the car. Well, Julie told her why I took it.
Yeah, yeah.
And Julie was okay with me taking it.
She got mad at, well, Julie shouldn't have went. This is where I got upset. Julie shouldn't have went and told Katrina anything. Because that wasn't her business to do that.
No, Katrina made an ugly comment about me taking the car. That's when Julie broke on her.
Yeah, now they did say, she did say Julie hadn't talked to her anymore, but I haven't talked to Katrina anymore either because I don't have anything else to say to her because I just didn't like some of that stuff either. She tried to tell me on the phone that my mom has always took care of me and done this and done that. And I told Amy Bolton.
She didn't.
I told Amy Bolton, I said, let me tell you something. I said, you go back and tell Katrina that she ain't got to worry about me calling her anymore. I said, because she don't know what my mom has done and has not done. I says, and does it mean I'm supposed to, as a Christian, am I supposed to forgive her? Yes. But that doesn't mean that stuff, I'm going to sit here and lie and say she done all these things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, forgiving somebody is one thing, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say she did all these great things. And Katrina got mad because I said all that. And I said, she used to let us live with that abuse, with James, all kinds of stuff. And I said,
I know she did.
That plays on a person. And that bothers my brain over the years and harms me with anything to do with male relationships because she allowed me to live in it for so long, you know?
And not only you lived up under James, and Jazz had to look up under Stevie Dow. Look what Stevie Dow was saying with her.
I know.
Come on, what kind of influence with Stevie Dow with Jazz around?
I know. And that's my thing. Katrina got mad at me because I said, well, you need to go sit down and talk to your sister then and ask her. I said, because if she lies about it, then that's on her, but there's plenty of proof about it. I said, I didn't live with them since I was 14. I said, I did not live with them. I said, I went and stayed at Grandpa's. I said, this summer, I would stay outside and play ball all the time, and my friends would pick me up to go to baseball or whatever. I said, and I'd catch the bus over there. I was like, that was it. I said, and really and truly, when I was little, I didn't live with her either. I said, it was only that time frame that she ripped me away and took me to Myrtle Beach.
Yep. And then Daddy had to go down there and get you because James abused her and all.
Yeah. So, I mean,
despite them, he's come to take y'all to social service, and Daddy said, them youngins ain't going to social service. He knows you weren't going. He fought over you.
That was my thing.
We went up down there that night and got y'all. But anyway, is everything else okay with you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to get over this sickness and, you know, it's just really getting best of me, and then being in here, like, never getting to talk to people is hard too. Because then I start going crazy and hallucinating and stuff because I'm always by myself.
Well, don't do that. I got you. I'm going to order your books this afternoon. Okay. And Harley told me they had to be paperback, so I'm going to order those books.
Yeah, they sent her back.
Yeah. And so that other book, that appeal book, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, the appeal by John Grisham. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's going to be an interesting. I'm going to order me that book.
John Grisham is he's got a good book. I read his book, The Innocent Man, and it's a story about this guy that's sitting in jail and he's innocent, and then they end up finding out. I read a little bit about that too. Yeah, and then he ends up. So I'm gonna order your book. All right. I'm gonna order your books this afternoon, and Harley said they had to make sure it ain't printed or paperback. Yeah, so they returned the James Patterson one that she had ordered me. They returned it because it had hardback.
She said, ain't bring that was supposed to be in paperback. Well, I said, maybe they make mistakes.
Yeah.
I said, but I said, I'm going to order them the day when I get back. I'm on my way to Raleigh now. I'm working.
Oh, you are? I figured you might be out just delivering papers.
Yeah. I told Harley, I said, I'm 68 years old and I still work. I said, I still work.
How old are you?
I said, 68.
Oh, I thought you said 58. I was like, wait a minute now. All right.
No, and I'm 68 years old, and I told Harley, I said, baby, I still work. Yeah. And I said, if I could get me another part-time job, I'd get me a part-time job. I said, if I was young and knew what I know now, I said, I would hold me down 2 jobs.
Yeah.
I'm serious, and make me some money. I would hold down me 2 jobs, put one check in the bank, and the other check I would live off of.
Yep.
So I told Harley, I told her on the phone, I said, I want you to go online and find out how to get your notary seal. And she said, what's that? I said, go online and read about it. And I said, there's real estate, banker.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, I was wanting her to get her notary seal to notarize the documents. But anyway, I know we're getting ready to hang up, darling, and I love you.
All right, love you too. Okay.
You call me again
anytime,
okay? And
I will.
If you need any money or anything, let me know, okay?
I'm good. I'm just making sure Harley's okay because I know she didn't have any. So. Okay, cool.
Harley's got money. I'll take care of Harley. I'm just trying to treat Harley.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Okay, right. I love you, darling.
Talk to you later.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Bruh. First of all, Tisha, let's rewind back several calls. We need to address the situation with Edwin's mom and how Letecia addressed herself. Taylor, thoughts?
Right, which is why when she's telling Harley to send a text message to his mom, she says, just put a T. Just say T said, and that's because this woman that she's talking to thinks that she's talking to someone named Taylor. Now, is this an alternate personality of Letecia's? Like Letecia went into a dissociative state and thought her name was Taylor, and that's why she told this person's mom that her name was Taylor? Does Edwin think her name is Taylor? That's her using a fake name. That's not a mental disorder. It's just shady.
Right. That's just lies.
Yeah.
Right.
I noticed it in her call with the mom. She's like, this is Taylor. And I'm like, uh-huh.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that has to do with if she told his mom what her real name was. I'm sure his mom would have some objections. You know what I mean? But
Right.
still,
Well, and
it's
I
still
wonder.
shady.
I know that there's another inmate in the jail at the same time as Letecia, a female inmate whose name is Taylor. So, like, if anybody were to look it up, there is a Taylor in the jail at the same time. She goes by Tay. It's in a call that's coming up here pretty quickly, but there's a good possibility this woman has no idea. I mean, she's talking to
now
Harley.
She probably does.
Yeah.
But Harley's last name is not the same.
That's
and
true.
Who knows what Harley is telling her? See, this is the thing. There's obviously been some type of workout between Harley and Letecia. Letecia had to give Harley this woman's number, or give this woman Harley's number, but we've not heard those phone calls.
Well, but at the same time, oh, see, this is where it isn't fair because I've heard all the calls and you guys haven't. At some point, Harley says that her number expired. So I believe that Leticia's got Harley communicating with this woman on the text app, the texting app that she used with Nicole Mobley.
Yep.
Is it called Text Now or something like that?
There's a couple.
Text Plus, something. I don't.
Yeah, but my point is, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, so it sounds like Leticia's got Harley communicating with this guy's mom on one of these texting apps. So she's not actually using, Harley's phone number, as if that somehow makes it better.
Well, I mean, right.
And I'm sure Harley hasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm sure that Harley has no idea that this woman thinks her mom's name is Taylor.
Well, probably not. But my point is that there had to have been some kind of discussion between Harley and Letecia, right? In order for Harley to be communicating with this third party, or between, we're missing something. And
yeah,
I'm curious about it.
It had to either be in a letter or one of those redacted phone calls.
Yes. That's what I'm wondering about, because I don't understand which I know we're going to find out in December. So I just will have to let it go for now. But I don't understand why Harley is even involved. I just don't. I cannot believe that Letecia is sitting up there on a high horse about I can't move past this vape situation, right? Like she's on some dadgum high horse over here, and this is the other thing that I find very, very interesting about the dynamic between Letecia, Aunt Brenda, and Harley. All right. So they will start off the conversation, Brenda and Letecia, dogging Harley. Let's be honest. They talk shit about her, right? But then they'll say, both of them will say, well, it's not really Harley's fault. She was influenced by bad people. She had bad influences. It's such a weird dynamic to me. And I can't imagine being in Harley's shoes. To be honest with you, I'm going to tell you, if it were me, what I would do. If it were me, I would bide my time. I would keep my mouth shut, but I would be out the door as soon as I could be and never look back. I would get to living in, I would have to live with Aunt Brenda or wherever I could live. And, I know that what is going on in the country during this time would make it take a little bit longer, but I would stay, I would get my money right, and then I would be out the door, because these two are just toxic, equally toxic, different ways of being toxic, but toxic. So it's sad. I just feel bad for Harley. And I also kind of wonder if, when we've talked about the situation with Harley and the proffer letter and the proffer interview and all of that, I do wonder if the prosecutor lists calls, and maybe that played a role in their decision. I don't know. Yes, this is November 2020 boo sheet. Coco, yes, now that Harley or that Letecia is in prison, yes, they can text each other. But this is county jail, and they don't have that, like they don't have that in county jail. They don't have that app. They don't have that free privilege. That's the word I was looking for. Here comes Allie. App. I love you, Allie.
I was muted for a long time because I was in the house and there was lots of noise. So finally got outside and got a chance to speak. And that was what I had.
I'm gonna put this up for you, Allie. It's from it's from Aunt Debbie. It's from because I do have an Aunt Debbie. It's from Debbie.
Oh, how sweet. It makes me
She's so
happy to
sweet,
share with
isn't
people
she?
and I appreciate all the wonderful things. Yes, she is. I wish that I could do something sweet back for you. That's why I say that. So thank you so much,
Right?
Debbie. That's really sweet.
That's how we feel. Yes. I hope Harley did get away from her, to be honest with you. I listen, and I don't mean forever, but if Harley were my friend, what I would tell her is, listen, baby, as Aunt Brenda says, Tisha Lynn, Harley, baby. What I would say to Harley is, you need to, if I were you, I would get into some therapy and build and get some tools to deal with your mom. If you are going to consider talking to her in any capacity, let alone maybe try to rebuild a relationship, because whew, mm-mm-mm.
Well, and I really like how, you could almost see Letecia becoming alarmed when Brenda was talking about Katrina. And,
Yes.
um, Letecia had already given Brenda the speech about, I know you don't talk to her anyway, but, don't talk to Katrina because she did all this down low dirty stuff with my attorneys, and she's telling lies, and she's starting trouble, and she's starting nonsense. And that, so this time the story is that she doesn't talk to Katrina because Katrina was defending Leticia's mom. And, and again, now we know that didn't happen, right? Amy, her friend Amy, at one point said, well, I think your mom probably did the best that she could. And then it got real weird with that call with Letecia. But as far as Katrina goes, Katrina was never defending Leticia's mom that was all bullshit, but it was just the next level of stuff to make sure that Brenda was not talking to Katrina.
Agreed. And I apologize for this, but there was a comment in the chat that made an extremely astute observation, in that they said they think that Letecia has been playing both ends against the middle in Aunt Brenda and her mom probably all of her life.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
the way kids play divorced parents against each other. I really do feel like I think that's an incredibly absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think, Allie?
Nothing necessarily besides what's already been said, yeah, really.
It's a lot.
That's all. And sorry, I fell off and came back in because Wolfie texted me that she texted, you're naked up there for everyone to see. I'm like, okay.
Well, you were doing a lot. You were worried about how your phone was at like 4%, and then you were going to have to get the computer. And I just didn't want to bother you with being naked. I thought that might be too much, and you would fix it. So,
Well, it's at 6 now, so it's working. So.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. Should we do the next call?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hey,
What's
what's
going on?
up?
You at
Huh?
work? You at work?
No, it's Saturday.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Oh, yeah, I'm teaching the kids on Saturday.
I don't even know what day it is. I'm sorry.
Guess we got to get you a calendar in there. You can keep track of the days.
I'm telling you, some days it's 1 year, some days it's another month, some days I don't even know.
It's almost been a year, I feel. Yeah.
I know, like I never even know what I don't even never know. So I just be like, 1 minute
It's
is
just
20.
bullshit though, like, because you're supposed to have a speedy trial, but your trial literally hasn't even started, and it's almost been a year. That's not speedy.
No, they're doing that to a lot of people. This one dude, he's been in here a long time because he had a couple of mistrials during COVID. And so he already had 3 mistrials during COVID because of, like, attorneys getting sick and, like, stuff like that. So,
if you have a mistrial, I thought then you don't go back to a trial again. I thought that was it.
No, that's not how it works here in the state. Some states it does. After so many, you don't, but not here.
That's how it works in Law and Order SVU.
I know. On TV.
Yeah.
No, they don't do that here. But he's already had 3 mistrials, so he's just like, well, darn, I'm never, like, am I ever going to go to court? But then they rescheduled him for, I think he said like January 10th or something like that. And he's like, it's never going to happen again. And I was like, that sucks. So yeah. But he's
like you haven't even done your evidence hearing.
I know.
Is it even scheduled? Like, when's it scheduled for?
There's no schedule. They're not taking anybody to court. They are doing, because I was supposed to go to court last week. They're just doing video court for people, and they're lining people up and going in and doing video court. But they're not doing it for most people. Just some people. Some districts aren't doing it, and some are. And
is it because of the coronavirus?
Yeah, because of the 911 inmates had it.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
did you get it?
No, I didn't get it because I'm segregated. But like, what happened was, and I called it too, and they got pissed. People were talking shit to me, but so they started coming in here with these brown trays, right? And I refused to eat off of them because I was like, you can't sterilize plastic. So I'm like, no, they ain't no way in heck I'm eating off this stuff. And
they should have been doing throwaway ones.
Yeah, so we were on throwaway ones, but then they suddenly brought out these brown trays again. Well, then people started complaining. They were like, man, something tastes like bacteria. And they're like, how do you know what the bacteria tastes like? People was like, well, I assume it just don't taste right. You know what I mean? Like something ain't right about it. And they kept doing all that, kept doing that. I still wouldn't eat. And then, of course, when I don't eat, I go crazy. You know what I mean? But so I wouldn't eat or whatever. And then next thing you know, this girl, she gets blood on her cheese. And for somebody that cut themselves. Then like a day later, the whole kitchen staff was fired, like all the people. And then they went back to trace. And then they did 2 tests on people, and they both were positive. And then they did, because now they're saying you can get it from like surfaces, right? So that's what happened. You had to get it from the surface, from this people trace, and everybody was eating off of them. And then they came in here. They called the National Guard in. And they came in, and it was 911 people.
Did anybody die from it?
No. Fortunately, I guess everybody had good lungs in here, which is shocking compared to some of these people that be smoking this meth and stuff in here. But I got really, really sick, but I didn't test positive for COVID. Then I didn't, and then they gave me flu, and they gave me strep, and I didn't have none of those. So they were saying, well, darn, it's either a really bad sinus infection or you got pneumonia. Because I was bad. I was real bad, but I wasn't corona symptoms. Mine was mostly like sinus symptoms, And
you feel better now?
Yeah, you can still hear my voice a little bit, the draining, but yeah, they had the people were bad here. Like some people had, but like a lot of people didn't have any symptoms. Most people are asymptomatic. That's why they were coming around taking people's temperatures. And I was sitting there like, it ain't gonna do any good if everybody's asymptomatic. And then sure enough, all the tests came back that way. I was like, dang. Because you're in here and they won't let us have any masks. So you're walking around your pods with no mask on, and most of these people go out with people. You know what I mean?
Wait, why can't you guys have masks?
They asked the lady, that spokesperson lady for El Paso, that, and I read it in the paper, and she was like, "Oh, we have to be concerned about safety issues with masks because people could hurt each other with them."
But you can't kill yourself like with a little mask that is the ones that are like.
It was just a cover up. It was a cover up. She was saying like staples and crap like that, but they worry about staples compared to somebody's respiratory, their lungs, whatever. I used to ask them all the time when I'd go to court. I'd be like, "Why come we don't get a mask?" Because remember, I used to go to court and there would be no mask.
I would think that when you're out with people, you'd have to have.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're in by yourself, that's fine. We take ours off in school when we're far away.
It was in the news, so like the girls' pod, they recorded the video visit and they sent it to the news where the girls were walking around in groups without masks on because the person's family member was pissed. Like, "Why don't y'all got masks in there? Y'all walking around in groups?" Yeah.
Good. Well, that's something.
Yeah, maybe.
So what else is new?
Oh, I just listening to the crazy. I got this crazy lady in my den been yelling about methamphetamine. Where's it at? She's dying for some meth. So
Have you talked to Harley recently?
Yeah, I talked to her earlier today. She was at work. And,
oh, that's good, because she said her hours got cut back.
Yeah.
So she was having a hard time with money. She borrowed some, I think.
Well, that's good. She
from
needs to learn
Katrina
that
or
lesson.
something.
That's part of the thing is she needs to learn the lesson. That's the lesson she's learning from this, and it's good for her because she needs to learn that lesson of understanding that she shouldn't have been listening to people in pyramid schemes because it was more than one.
I wonder, is she still doing it? Is she still doing this stuff?
No, it was more than one. Whatever it was that they had her doing was like a couple of different things.
Yeah, Monica had her doing a bunch of random shit.
It wasn't that she.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It wasn't that she like blew all the money. She did what she was supposed to do with it, but then there was like, I'd say $1,500 to $2,000 of it that was just Melissa's crap. You know what I mean? When that $1,500 to $2,000 would have got you through the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where she's got to learn. She's learning that lesson on that. But I've already talked to Amber, and she knows she's taking the money for the car, and she's giving her the car back, and she's going to take the money from me. But she's going to I told her to make her wait a little bit longer, and she said,
yeah, for sure. She doesn't need a car right now unless she gets another job. Then she probably does because she'll have to drive.
Yeah, but she can't just not have a car. She's got to go get grocery. I mean, she's got to take dogs to the vet. She's got to.
The other two can take. She can use the other people's car, no?
No, because then that's the whole thing we said. Remember, the whole thing is you're not supposed to be letting people drive around your car and somebody else's insurance. So she shouldn't be driving around their car and insurance. So it's got to go both ways.
Yeah. I just told her from the beginning, like, if you don't need a brand new car, you could have just thought, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, something.
It's fine with that. I mean, because Amber's going to let me give her $15,000 for it, and then she's just going to let me worry about paying her the 10 later. But, or even not even worried about that, whenever. But, like I told her, I said, I want it on our insurance, not on yours. So, she's going to keep it for a few more weeks.
So it's staying on Brenda's insurance?
Huh?
So the car will stay on Brenda's insurance?
No. Harley's going to have instructions on what to do about putting on ours. Yeah.
I was going to say it's cheaper with Brenda because she's older, but.
Well, it'll be cheap on mine too. It's just Harley can't be by Harley's self. Yeah, because mine, I don't have anything like no record of driving stuff and all that. Like, so mine would be the same price as. Amber's might be like $20, $30 cheaper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm just saying under Harley, an 18-year-old.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't. We would never do that. No.
Yeah.
No, God, she couldn't afford that. That'd be $400 a month. You know what I mean? Just for insurance. I know because I have insurance at 18 like that, and I remember.
I'm moving Harley onto my phone plan so she doesn't have to pay $120 a month for her phone. That's stupid. So I can add her to mine for $50 a month.
How much?
And it's not even unlimited for her.
What?
No, she said it's her bill. She sent it to me. Her bill was $114 wasn't even unlimited. So I'm adding her to my plan, and with my teacher discount and with like the new phone and everything, it's $50 a month. I was like, you're better off paying $50 than paying. And I told her, I was like, you don't have to pay me each month, until you get another job. If you save up some money, I'm like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
I don't understand why it's unlimited. No,
she said it's not.
That's crazy.
But she's gonna have to get a new phone number though, so we'll have to make sure we tell you that though, because they told her she should trade in her phone and then get a new phone number on mine. But I'm like, we're both AT&T. Why can't she just keep her phone? She called and talked to them. I should probably call and talk to them myself.
You can keep the phone, but the problem, you can keep the phone and just get a new SIM card.
She doesn't need a new SIM card because it's still AT&T.
No, you have to get a new SIM card though. What you have to do is tell them you want to add a line and you want the SIM card, because then you'll put the SIM card in her phone and it will work automatically. That's all you have to do. Because when I had both iPhones for a long time, because I'd use one for like gambling, stuff like that. That's all I did is I switched SIM cards out. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
so that's all you got to do. But she'll have to pay the remaining months of her contract out though.
She said she doesn't have a. That's what I told her. I said, let me know when yours ends, and we'll try to do it that day. Like, as long as we can do it after school, I can go and you can go and we can be there. Because I told her she can do it herself, but they're going to call me to verify that I'm allowing her. And I told her I'll give her my password and all that, and they can call me to verify.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid. I mean, I could save her $70 coming on my account.
Well, then I told her, I said, I talked to her about all those options, so she's going to take through the break and like try to relax or whatever. And then I told her to look into NC Ready schools. I told her to look into Charleston Southern School. I told her to take and write everything down, pros, cons, what she likes, what she doesn't like. And then some of the things you don't like could be things that we could fix. You know what I mean? Everything's not going to be gravy. You know what I mean? So I told her, I said, do all that. I says, and then she looked at the Lively because I said, if you do that, you could do it with Naya. I says, and because they have it's a better environment. It's still going to be about the same price, but it's a better environment, you can send. But if she'll take some of that money and could pay some of it up for, a little bit, then she'll use her money just to have to cover grocery, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said,
that's why I took her up. I was like, I'll put you on my phone, and then you just worry about paying for the dogs. Well, my mom actually said she would pay for the dogs. My mom said that if Harley tells her the vet info and stuff, she will send a Chewy box to Harley every month for the dog. Yeah. But Harley hasn't given me any of the info. And my mom said she'll pay for their flea and tick and stuff. My mom's like, I'll pay for the dogs, and then Harley can just use her paycheck for groceries and whatever she needs done.
Yeah.
She only makes $400 a month.
I know. And the thing is,
Harley didn't tell my mom the information yet. I don't know why she didn't get my mom all the info.
Because she gets nervous about, you know what I mean, asking for help because she's never had to. You know what I mean? So you kind of have
my mom offered it to her. She didn't even ask my mom. My mom was just like, see if Harley will let me help with the dog. She's like, I'll do flea tick, vet visits. She's like, and I'll do, I'll send a Chewy box and some toys and treats and then whatever food they use. She's like, find out what kind of food they eat. And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll talk to her about it. Yeah, I gave her a lot on the list, so she's supposed to be going little by little, checking it off. The main thing she's supposed to be looking at is, finding a more suitable place to stay that was more, better for her, And I told her, I said,
you have 1 minute remaining.
I said, you need to figure out if you really want to go to coastal. She was like, I really don't know. That's why I haven't really done all the stuff. And I was like, that's why you need to sit down and look into all the different ones and see if that's really where you want to go or not. Because it might be God's way of telling you you're not going to like it. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't want to do it. So that's why
maybe she needs to change. Go somewhere else.
Yeah. So that's why I told her. I said, over the next couple of days, be writing all this down. Go look, check pros, cons. I said, I'll check back with you after the holidays about it, and then we'll go from there, deciding, what you want to do, whatever. Because she's got the money for November, and then Amber is going to pay for December. So that'll get, you know what I'm saying, until she can get figured out what
she's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, because she was freaking out about money a little bit. So,
but yeah, she needed to. So that way, the next time people try to scheme her into something, she'll sit back and be like, wait a minute now. You know what I'm saying? She's got a lesson she had to learn. You know.
Yep.
But anyway,
All right,
I'll
we'll
talk
talk
to
to
you
her.
later.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Okay. Wow. I want to start with this question for you, Jen. It's from Neat Noodle. Crime Curious, can you explain the pyramid scheme thing? Was Harley actually spending money on MLMs? Seems like this may be just a T-spin.
Maybe she's
Oh,
still
hold on a
gone
second.
because she had to go for a second.
Yeah, I see that now. I
Did you
just
look in
saw
the
that.
private chat? Okay.
I
Yeah.
did. I just saw that. Okay,
So
so we'll have to. I would say that it's. What do you think, Allie? What do you think? It's a legitimate, or do you think it's just a spin?
I would say that someone probably had her looking, like was asking her to do it. And it was just something that was being talked about and considered, not necessarily that she was spending a bunch of money on it or whatever. I think that it was probably sounds like something that was going on with the people she was with. And they probably, and this is, when you are doing MLMs, a young, beautiful girl with a social media presence, that's like gold for you. So I could see people trying to get Harley to do it. That's probably what I think.
See, that's what I think too. I don't think it's quite what Tisha Lynn is trying to make it out to be. Like, I don't think that I don't think it's something she actually spent money on. I think that it's something that somebody was talking to her about, and probably what happened was, Letecia does like to spin things. So it would not surprise me if this was something, something that she spun. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Made a
Yep.
mountain
That's
out of
what
a
I think.
molehill. That's what I think too. I concur.
Yeah, Teacup is right. Amy brought it up because she said that they tried to call her and pitch it to her. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious what Jen will say, though, if she knows any more about the financials behind that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what do you think about the rest of this phone call with Amy?
I think it is really cringy to hear them both planning out what Harley's going to do, from Letecia being in jail and you're best buddies with someone who's in jail for what she's done. That's all I could think. It's very annoying for me to hear them like trying to take over her life. Like I understand guidance, but at this point, I just, yeah, that's
It's
about it.
unnerving, isn't it?
Yes. What did you think?
Well, it feels like what's confusing to me is if Letecia claims as she claims that she has this fan-friggin-tastic relationship with Harley, right? Why are there even middlemen in that? Why does Amy need to talk to Harley for Letecia?
Yeah.
Do you know what
Because
I
I
mean?
think, yeah, I do. I definitely do. But you know what? I bet it is. It's just because wants to be in control so bad, and she knows that where she's at, she can't fully be in control. So she's having to get little minions to help her be in control.
But what shocks me is that these people don't put their foot down with Letecia. Like, listen, you need to check yourself, ma'am. Listen, we all have the presumption of innocence, okay? So I can understand to an extent how not really, because after that probable cause came out, I don't see how they even, but whatever. The point of the matter, that's not neither here nor there. But what I don't understand is how they don't put their foot down when she gets all demanding and know-it-all-y. Like, bitch, you know everything. How come your ass locked up?
Right.
You know what I mean? If you make all the right decisions, you do all the right things, right? And you're not in there because this is some sort of a situation where you're not that story that you're in the book that you're trying to get Aunt Brenda to buy you. Okay. You're not wrongfully convicted. You're not somebody who's innocent behind bars. That ain't you. You did it. Now,
Yep.
I'll tell you what we don't know. We don't know why you did it. And that's the truth. We don't know. We don't know what your real motive is. Now they may, and there's probably details and elements to the crime because they weren't there, so you can't, there's no way, unless it's videotaped, right? Or recorded. There's no way for anybody outside of the person who committed the crime and the victim of the crime, right, to know exactly what happened. Okay. So yeah, they might've got some details wrong or they didn't pick up on something, but in the overall scheme of things, Letecia, you did what they said you did, period. So I don't, and the way that they talk about Harley, listen, I understand about, fretting, but we talk quite frequently, Allie. And do I ever talk to you about my girls the way that she talks about her kid, her daughter?
No.
And Minnie Bindi is
absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't sit on the phone and be like, Allie, I don't know what I'm going to do with Minnie Bindi. You're going to, can you talk to her?
Yeah.
I mean,
trying to control every aspect. No, you're just like,
right.
Oh, my kids are growing up. What do I do?
Exactly.
Like I do too.
Right. Like if I was like Letecia, Minnie Bindi wouldn't have even left the house.
Exactly.
I'd have been like, I don't give a rat's fat kneecap that you're 18. You're going to sit here.
Yeah, I don't care what you want.
Correct. I know better.
Debbie has a two-part comment. The first part is just a little bit back, and then the second part's pretty close to the end.
All right. Let me get up there. Okay. Right here.
Awesome.
All right. So, this one right here, about 6 months ago, one of Harley's friends said that she had known Harley and Letecia since Harley was in the 2nd grade. She said that the first couple of times she went to Harley's house after school, after school, to play, that Letecia was not nice to any of Harley's friends, that they were uncomfortable being at Harley's home. Letecia would always yell and scream at Harley for anything that she could. Oh, that tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
Agree.
That tracks. That is right on brand.
Yep, I can see that. Brand. Just for one, I think that she's so jealous of Harley, she can't stand it. But 2, I could see her wanting to be like, for one, we know she's overbearing and likes to be in control, but also like about things around the house or Harley's room or what her and her friends are doing or whatever. Can you just imagine her correcting her and oh God, about every little thing and not allowing them to have any fun?
Oh, I can't imagine what it must have been like growing up with Letecia. I feel bad for Harley. I feel awful for Gannon, of course. And I feel, because he paid the ultimate price, and I feel bad for Lena too. There's no telling. And this is the thing. Even if, for example, Lena was in some type of therapy or counseling from jump, right? From after all of this happened all the way up until now. Okay. We're talking 3 years of therapy. The truth of the matter is there's probably stuff that she won't even realize that she saw or heard or even impacted her till years down the road. And the same way with Harley, it's awful. Letecia is, she's like that pink slime from Ghostbusters 2. Like you come into contact with it and it's just evil. And so, she just spreads.
I've never seen Ghostbusters. Is that like that? Because I know they redid it recently. Is that from the new one or like back in the day?
No. Back in the day. This is Ghostbusters 2. The original.
Oh, okay.
This was done, I think, 89, 90.
Oh,
Put it on
okay.
the list,
Yeah.
Allie, of movies we need to watch. Shamita will be with you too, because there's a whole lot of movies she has never seen either. So what I'll have to
Okay.
do is bring you girls down, and you guys will have to have a study session. All right.
Yes.
So Debbie says when they were in the 6th grade, Letecia would embarrass Harley, but what was really sad is none of the girls wanted to go to Harley's house, and Harley really didn't want anyone to come to her house. Yeah, that is sad. It is sad.
Aw.
It is sad. She was probably, I mean, I would be, if my mom was a raging lunatic, and I will say this for my mom was always good to all of my friends. She always wanted us to have our friends over. It was my dad that didn't want us to have any friends over. So my mom would be bummed because she would rather have all of us at the house than for us to be gone. But because my
Yeah.
dad wasn't a big fan of having kids at the house, like my dad's mindset was, I am responsible for thing number 1 and thing number 2. Don't be bringing extra things home. I
Yes.
don't want to have no, he only like put up with us. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want extra
Yeah.
kids. And so, he was even like that with my kids and my sister's kids. Like he would want the grandkids around, and then he'd want us to peace out. Where my mom was like, she wanted us around all the time. She'd be sad, So
Yeah. My dad was sort of like that as well. Not wanting all the friends over and all the things, as my mom would have let it go a lot more.
so my husband is the same way. He would rather, he's not a huge fan of it, but he feels like I feel. If they're at our house, I know what's going on. I know what kind of people we are,
Yeah.
and I know what won't happen here. Do you know what I mean? Where I don't know what's going to happen at other people's houses. So I always had a house full of kids, always. And when I had all 4 of them, oh my gosh. I mean, that's probably why Minnie Bindi is so grown, because she's been rolling with 12, 13, and 14-year-olds, since she was like 4 and 5,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, how cute. Yeah.
yeah, she was like their little mascot. They used to get her to sing that
Oh
song
my
from
God.
Adventure Time. That's what they did. They used to get her to sing that song from Adventure Time. I'm a tough tootin' baby. That one. She's so cute when
Oh, I don't know it, but that is so cute.
I have a video of it. I'll have to send it to you. But yeah, okay. Let's get back on task, because I know we're supposed to be like talking about this, the calls and everything, but it is the night before Thanksgiving, and this is when everybody gets together with their families, and there is something to be said about reminiscing a little bit about that. It's the time to be thankful and grateful. Okay, Debbie said also, a few of Harley's friends said that they were not surprised by what Letecia had done. They said, we had known Harley for many years, and her mom was so harsh on Harley, and Harley was scared of her mom. Now, I believe that.
I do
Absolutely.
too.
That absolutely tracks. That absolutely
Also,
tracks.
it's November 23rd in the calls. That's now, tomorrow,
Yeah.
which is Thanksgiving. But let's see,
Yes.
3 years ago, would that have been what day of the week because of leap year? Because it would have been almost Thanksgiving then too, right? Like just a couple days away.
Yeah. So this probably is, let me see. I'll tell you exactly what day it was. Please hold. Google will tell you.
There you go. I was about to do it too. So perfect. What day was Thanksgiving of 2020?
Ah, shit. I forgot to push the space
Hey, Tree
button.
baby.
Will you
Hey,
stop?
see?
Hey, everyone. All right. So let's see. It was a Monday. So then that means that Thanksgiving would have been the 27th of 2020.
So I'll be
23rd
curious
was
to
the
see if there's
Monday.
any references.
Yeah. Well, if you guys noticed the thumbnail, I Googled what
26.
prison, huh?
Is it 26? Walnut Amber said 26. Oh my God. But Jen, yes, I see your thumbnail. Oh my God. I love the prison food tray.
Yes, I googled what prison Thanksgiving looks like and put that for the yeah.
Oh, dang. I didn't even
Mhm.
know that was supposed to be Thanksgiving. Yeah, I loved
Yes.
the thumbnail. That was funny.
Thank you. Thank you. I do have one thing. I did dress Letecia up as a turkey. They do have like a blow up turkey costume, like a cooked turkey. And I did have her like that, but I felt like that might be a bit too far. So I just settled for the prison tray. But I
Oh,
did
that's
have her
funny.
dressed as a turkey. All right, let's hear. We only have like about 30 minutes left, so let's hear the next call. All right.
Okay. All righty.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, it was free, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing?
Nothing. Just been chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You know what was sad? I read.
What?
So, like, an Alaska airline plane went to land, and there was 2 bears on the runway, and then the pilot put the plane down over the bears to keep from hitting them, but the mama bear stood up and a wing clipped it. And it left the baby bear on the runway. I know, I was so sad and crying. I know, it was sad. I was like, dang, because, like, you know, the pilot's thinking, oh, okay, he missed them, like, they're in the clear. And then, boom, the wing hit the mama. It was in Alaska, on that runway. Yeah, I was like, oh, man. Like, they almost made it, but it was sad. Because I remember when we saw that bear in Canada, and it stood up, it was bigger than the truck.
Mm.
So that's probably what it did, was like, you know, it was crawling or walking and then stood up, and then that's how the wing hit it.
Yeah.
The wing didn't hit the baby. So the baby's probably just standing there like, what in the world? And you know what I thought about? You put Chance as your favorite dog. You just forgot about Pikey.
Yeah. I know.
I know, but it's okay though. He understands.
It used to be Pikey.
Huh? Oh,
It used to be Pikey.
I was just wondering. There's this book I'm reading, and the dog's named Sadie, and the dog died. It had a tumor on its like respiratory system, and the dog died, and the little girl was so sad. And I was just like crying and crying and crying, and I was like, I hope my Sadie baby's okay.
Oh my God, yeah, she's fine. She was laying on my carpet earlier. I'm not going with me. She was so cute that I laid on the floor and was with her.
She misses me. She's gonna forget me.
No, she's not gonna forget you.
What's Chance doing?
Chance is downstairs. He's just sitting here. He just sits to you and gives you this look.
He's probably looking for food right about now.
Probably.
Thinking about his food.
No,
Oh man, itching. Well, I just wanted to call you.
how are you?
Not good.
Not good.
Yeah, my brain's been hurting a lot.
Your brain?
Yeah, just doing a lot of crazy stuff just because I'm always like by myself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
And then plus I'm not really eating again or sleeping again, so it makes it worse.
Plus, you're not really what?
Sleeping or eating.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm already like, oh, I wear a size small pant now. I used to wear large.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wear small.
It's crazy.
You know, we already don't eat a lot anyway because they don't feed a lot and you can't order any food where I'm at. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna hang up. I love you, sweetie.
Okay, I love you too.
I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. Tell Chance and say y'all love them too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What up, hey?
Hey, may I speak to Darnell?
This is Darnell.
Hey, I'm calling for your niece, Kay. She said to tell you that she's, falling down the stairs because she can't see. She needs to buy some reading glasses.
Say it again.
I said she told me to call you to say she really needs some reading glasses. And
Okay.
she said something about you guys are going to put money on her account.
Yeah, I went to go do it Monday, but the place was closed. I'm going to try again when I leave the gym. And if it's still closed, I'm going to see if I can go online and do it.
Yeah, if you go to Access Corrections.
Access
site,
Corrections?
Yeah, and look for her name. You can add her there.
Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah, I was going to something else.
Oh, were you? Yeah. She said it's 30. Like they charge a $30 fee when you first do it. But then she said the glasses are $8.
Okay. So she said $18.
Hold on. Okay. And she said she loves you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll get it done tonight.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you.
She can't get out or what?
Is she what?
She's not allowed out of her father, what?
You know, sometimes she is, sometimes she ain't. It depends on if she's acting right or not.
All right. Tell her to be good in there.
She is. That's my little study partner. We study the Bible together all the time.
Yep, she knows our Bible.
Oh, yeah, sometimes I'll go in there and be like, hey, can you tell me where this is at? And she's like, boom, boom, okay.
That's all
all right, no problem. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right,
okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm a lot better. I had a professional visit this morning, and we talked about some really good things, so I'm a lot better today.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you doing?
Really good. Nothing. Cold.
Cold? I saw the weather was only like in the 60s.
No, it was like 40 degrees today.
Oh, wow, 40. You know, it's snowing here on the mountains. Not that I can feel it anyway, so I guess it really don't matter. Well, there and then, Chance and Sadie should like that kind of weather.
I know.
Because, you know, they like it like that. Especially Chance.
Not Sadie.
Well, Chance, he can breathe.
Yeah. He was trying to run out the door today.
He better not.
He was trying to.
Why?
I don't know.
He tried to do like he did that Dee Dee's and get it and turn around and look at you.
Yeah. I remember that.
That was funny, man. He knew what he was doing too, son.
I
He
know.
looked back and was like, boom, I'm out of here.
Sadie tricked me today. I literally took her outside. And, you know, she was like running to her like spot where she always uses the bathroom. And then like I was so proud of her. She came back in and was going towards the door. Then she looked at me and then she bolted the other way. And I chased her down and get her. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That's why she needs to be on a leash.
No, I'm trying to teach her off leash.
No, because then she runs in front of a car.
No, it's a secluded area in the back.
Alright, but to take care of my baby till I can get to her, man.
I do.
I had a dream that these are the crazy dreams I have. You know, I don't know what they all mean, but so I was in a van in handcuffs, and this deputy that was working was driving, but she was going by Grandpa's house in North Carolina, right? And I was trying to tell her, I was like, hey, this area floods bad, like, because I saw my grandpa's yard flooding. I was like, you know, could you, like, just slow down a little bit? It, like, floods through here real bad. And then, and she was like, we're driving a van, we got it. Then we hit the water and started going under, and guess what I did? I rolled the window down. Because remember how I'm always telling you about it, I rolled the window down. So I'm having to get out, and I can't hardly swim, so I'm having to, like, float. Because I had the rings on my hands.
Oh my gosh.
I know, but then guess what was in the paper the very next morning?
What?
On the front page. Well, actually, it was on the bottom of the front page. It was a picture of the Riverwalk in Charleston, South Carolina. And it was flooded.
Wow.
And I was like, look, I said, this looks like Charleston. And then I read it, and it said Charleston, South Carolina. I said, what in the heck is Charleston, South Carolina doing in the paper today? It was right there
That is crazy.
It was right there on the bridge where I got married at, like on that little bridge right there. And I was like, what is that? And then guess what was like on page like 10?
Huh?
Wilmington, North Carolina.
What?
So it was a girl in the car, and she was on her laptop, and it was like, small town, Wilmington, North Carolina, rural area, cannot get internet, and all kids are online. And had the little girl in the car catching the internet at the grocery store.
Oh, wow.
I know, I was like, okay, this is, I don't know what God's telling me here, but anyway, that was that.
That is crazy.
Oh God, this one girl is still crazy, man. She said there was something in her food, but then she said there was I thought she said Donkey Kong, but she said Donkey Kong in her sink. What? She said there were syringes in her food. And this other girl, she brought drugs. She already had drugs, but she got drugs in here from another person. So she didn't. Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know, like, how these people do this stuff. So, like, she had it on her in her bra, and she got caught with it. And then she was, like, telling me at the thing, she was like, I only had 5 cents. You know me, I'm a dummy. I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with having 5 cents? Like, I'm thinking, like, actually, 5 cents. I didn't know anything with drugs. I said, they're like, well, what's wrong with you having that? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't understand this stuff. Please, y'all don't tell me this stuff in the van. Like, I don't know what this means.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And then the one old lady up here, she's about 60-something. She's naked. She's always butt naked.
What?
And then she'd be singing gospel music butt naked, and I can't even watch. It just, I die laugh. She'd be like, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord.
What?
Then she'll get this demon in her about like 2:30 in the morning, and she'll be like fussing, yelling. And yesterday she was yelling, Brokeback Mountain, Brokeback Mountain, Brokeback Mountain for like 2 hours.
What? That's crazy.
And you wonder why I call you all sometime and be crazy?
I know.
That's why. That is why. Because I legit have all this stuff in my brain and can't process it because it's always like going something nonstop, somebody crazy doing something crazy. And then the other lady up here, she's got multiple personalities. So one minute she'll be like, hey, how are you doing? Next minute she'll be like, shut up, you stupid whore. I just sit back and be like, banging my head like, boing, boing, boing. I haven't slept. This is the 5th day I haven't slept, so just so you know. It's probably, I'm a little hyper right now, but I'm probably going to crash again, you know? Because because then so then the dudes that moved above this now are like the dudes that get in trouble. So they did fighting for the last how many days, banging, screaming, hollering, heck no, we won't go, heck no, we won't go. And then they have what they call these chomos, right? So chomos are people who do bad things to little kids, like molest little kids and stuff, right? And so they be hollering at them going, how is that they say? Touching them guys, feeling them girls, chomo. And they do that the whole time. And they keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going, and then they scream, and then they yell, and they fight, and they scream, and they yell. Then they're hollering, heck no, we won't go, Black Lives Matter. Heck no, we won't go, Black Lives Matter. And I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
because like they're right above me, and I just sit there and like, God in heaven, take me away, please, just take me away right now. Oh, is that thing online due yet?
What?
Brenda said let her know so she could give you the money to pay it.
I'll check and see.
Yeah, if it is, just send her a screenshot showing it's due, and then let her know so she can give you the money to pay it. And say Mom had already talked to you about it, and you said let her know.
Okay.
I'm ready to get some more books.
Yeah, she said she sent them to you.
Oh,
she sent them to you. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm having to read somebody brought me this one book today. And it's about something bad about the devil, and I was like, oh Lord, I can't be reading this right now. I was like,
Yeah.
So I just told the girl, I was like, oh yeah, it sounds like a pretty good book, but I didn't read it. And I've let everybody borrow my Patterson books that I got, so they're all out right now. And they're all like, oh, can you get us more of these books? I'm like, well, I'm trying. My daughter quit ordering hardback.
I'm sorry.
When I talked to Katie today, the other Katie, I was like, you supposed to buy me a book. She's like, oh my God, I know. I was like, can you send it to me? So, I found this other lady I like too. Her name is J.A. Jonas. She writes a lot of, these are like older books because you know how to get these off the book cart. And, yeah. So yeah, she's really pretty good too. Then I found this other author. She writes about North Carolina a lot. So I'm like reading a bunch of her books, and I'm like, oh my God, I know where this is in North Carolina, and I know this, and know this. That was pretty cool.
Did I tell you that Sadie Robertson's pregnant?
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she's having a girl.
Oh, I could see her having a girl. Well, that girl's gonna be spoiled because look at the other girl's daughter. Or might be another one. But she was adopted or something. The little Asian girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's like whatever. What was I gonna ask you? I don't know. I was gonna shoot, but anyway. All right. Well. Hey, has that lady wrote you back? Has Miss Veronica wrote you? I called her the other day. No, she hasn't.
No.
All right. Well, just send her a message and just say, hey, my mom wants to know how is he doing, and then that way she'll write you back and tell him happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Just say, hey, mom, what's doing? Tell him happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about this one. The first thing I want to say is I know that, and it infuriates me too, and I am reading you guys' comments about it, how Letecia will cry and get upset about with her bear story, and, then she worries about Chance and she worries about Sadie. And this is just my opinion about it. And I understand why it upsets you guys that she has like zero tears to shed for Gannett. But what I'll say is this. I actually don't think that she has tears to shed for the baby bear or the mama bear or Chance or Sadie or anybody else for that matter. I think that Letecia is keenly aware of the fact that these calls are recorded. They can be monitored at any time. I don't know that she thought they'd be played on YouTube per se, but she definitely knew that the district attorney could go and law enforcement could listen to these phone calls at any point. And I think that it's for their benefit. It's to make it appear as if she cares, because you know that adage that people say, if people who don't like are mean to animals, or they're mean to people too, right? So I think what she's trying to do is a little bit of damage control in that area. Like, see how empathetic she is. She, gets so upset about when anything's done to animals that she couldn't possibly have hurt a child. The truth of the matter is, I don't think she gives a rat's fat kneecap about anybody but herself.
Yeah, I can 100% agree. That is all fake. Oh, and I was crying. No, you weren't, Letecia. No, you weren't. You can tell by the way you say it. And I can't stand this. That, oh my God, the breathe and laugh. Like, it's
for the end.
Yeah.
When she talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stop. And also, okay, we have the DID comment, or this lady has multiple personalities. Why are you telling Harley all this stuff, number one? Can't you ask her how she's doing or whatever? But then we have the DID, then we have the Chomo comments. It's like, I'm surprised they didn't play some of these in court, to be honest, but I guess they had enough.
There were, if I'm not mistaken, when we were streaming the trial, Allie, I think that there were comments in the law and crime chat that the state actually rested early in her case. That there were witnesses that were still intended to be called, but they didn't
there
get
was
called.
Witnesses.
Okay. So I think that they felt like at that point when they rested that they had met their burden. And they also knew that they would also have an opportunity to put on rebuttal witnesses. And so I think that I think they were going to use these jail calls, not all of them, but probably the ones from around this time, at least for sure, because this is when there's the most examples of her talking about the Volturi and eating season and, all that, right? Not knowing what year it is, and then be on a, hang up that phone call and talk to somebody else and be all about the business. You know what I mean? So I think, I think that's what they might, but so that's why I think when she talks the way she talks about the animals, and I get why people feel the way they do. See, for me personally, I rank animals and humans as the same. Okay. They're equally important to me. However, if I had to choose between my kids getting medicine and my dog getting medicine, well, obviously the kids would have to get medicine first. And then I would do whatever I had to do to hustle money so that my animals would be taken care of. But she's just, I just think it's baloney. And another thing that I noticed, to your point too, Allie, about Letecia never talks about, she asks Harley how she's doing, but it's incredibly superficial. What she wants to hear from Harley, she doesn't actually want to hear how Harley's doing. She wants to hear Harley say, "I'm fine. How are you?" So that she can then go into the, all the things that make, because everything is about Letecia.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I don't know, just like imagine if you're in a position like this, I feel like I'd be like wanting to know, what are you doing? What are you eating? Like how, like, you know what I mean? Questions like that, making sure that they're eating good. And I don't know. I just can't imagine spending the whole time I get to talk to my kid, telling them about the crazy naked woman with multiple personalities, which by the way, Letecia, you do the same stuff you complain about. So, I mean, I don't know who maybe you thought that stuff would never get out. We know about you naked, jumping around and playing softball and all the different things in your cell.
Go off, Allie. Go off.
Yeah. But for real, it's like,
but you're right.
Projection.
You're right. That's what she does. That is exactly what she does. It makes you wonder, though, if she started paying attention to the woman. And see, this is the thing. I don't think that woman and Letecia like are out at the same time. And so Letecia can only sort of observe her. And I am very curious if this is where the DID story came from, and how she is she obviously doesn't have DID clearly, but I wonder if she, could observe the woman and not actually have a conversation with her. And so that's how she's so, terrible at faking it. Hey, Claus, good to see you. I think that's what the deal is, like, I think she just makes shit up, and I do think that,
Yep.
I think that's probably where the dissociative identity disorder came from.
Probably
there was another
so.
point
Yep.
I was going to make, but I can't remember now. Oh, I know what
I
I
don't
was
know.
going to say. I could understand telling like one or two stories if something really throwed off happened that day in jail, right? But most people, when they're in jail, don't want to talk about what's going on in the jail. They want to hear about the outside world as a distraction from their day to day, unless something is like someone's like really wild and out. And I have to say, the naked gospel singing lady, that is, if I were in jail and I saw that, I'd probably tell that story too.
Yeah, me too, but I wouldn't also be a naked singing lady in there. You know
Well,
what I'm
no.
saying?
Now, those who live in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones. And the reason why I would be taken aback by the naked gospel singing lady is because I myself am not a naked singing gospel lady. I wouldn't and I'm going to just go ahead and say this for the record. Gospel is not the only genre I wouldn't sing naked. All right. All the genres. I wouldn't rap naked. I wouldn't sing country naked. There'd be none of that. None of that.
Oh my gosh, and these comments are funny. Elizabeth says she does not have DID. She does not have did. She has done. Stick a fork in it. And then Skylab, it's jail, fools, huh? Oh my goodness.
Debbie, if you're worried about not having my email, babe, I pinned the comment. But also, if you go when the live is over, everybody's given you instructions on the live chat. But also, if you can't, because sometimes the live chat doesn't load. So just in case it doesn't load, if you go to the beginning, to the homepage of my YouTube channel and you click about, my email is in the about section, babe. So you don't have to run and get a pen or worried that you're not going to get it. Don't you worry about that.
Right.
It's right in the about section for you, sweetie.
And after the live has been over for a few hours, the live chat will reload. And so what people are explaining is like where it says comments, if you take your finger and slide it to the left, it'll like go to the next thing, and then it'll be live chat replay. So you can actually watch the chat replay as it happened during the live.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is a good point too, Queen of Hearts. I do think, so this is what Queen of Hearts wrote. The impression I got with the bear story is that she knew that Harley is very empathetic, and she raised her in a way to be able to play puppet master. And I think that's a good point too.
Agree.
Listen, Letecia is many things, and one of them is a thief of joy. So if Harley is excited about something, or you could tell she's in a good mood, and nobody knows you better than your mama, and that's just facts. And so Letecia can hear it in Harley's voice. I can hear it in my children's voice when something is bothering them or is going on with them and they don't want to tell me. Or I can also hear when they're extremely excited. Just like, you know how it is to be a mom. If there is a room full of babies crying, you will know which one is yours if you're blindfolded. Every mama knows their babies cry,
Oh, yeah.
So I do think
I
that
agree
you're
with
right
that.
about that. Mm-hmm. I think that's
I agree.
I think that's part of it too.
She knows Harley's very probably empathetic and sympathetic, and she's going to play on that as much as she can. We only have
exactly
18 minutes left. So see, we made it. We're going to make it through it all. I wonder how many calls in the last.
Well, let's see. We're on call 41. We have 44 total. So, and we have 18 minutes left. So there's 3 calls left, and they're probably of varying lengths. Well, she seems to talk to Harley the longest. So I guess let's, without further ado, should we get going?
There's, so 40, hi. So 41, 42, hi. 41, 42, and 43 are Harley. And then the final call is George Glass.
That's right. Okay. Jen, did you have anything you wanted to add, babe? I don't want to leave you. I mean, other than the directions.
No. I'm just, I'm looking forward to getting through November and moving on to December with you guys. See, sometimes it's just not fair that I've already heard the calls.
I know.
Life isn't
I'm
fair.
like, I want hints.
But somebody's got to go in first, or else we won't get them.
Exactly. And listen, I love it. Yes. Let me, and I want to tell everybody before I forget, because I will forget. Tomorrow morning, if while you're buttering your turkey, you know how you have to wash it and pat it dry and season it and do all those things. If you want to, or chopping vegetables, this would be excellent for chopping vegetables. Crime Curious Jen's channel, she is going to play the entire month of November calls without commentary, back to back. It'll be a whole marathon of bullshittery.
I don't know how good of an idea the whole chopping, but maybe not a knife. Maybe not.
Well, I mean, you could, if you have to dice, that takes, you can get your frustrations out.
She's just so frustrating.
It is. I mean, Thank you, Punksy.
Like a little caution would be in order.
Well, yeah. I mean, exercise good judgment. All right. I'm going to play the rest of this. Okay, here you go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
You too. What's going on?
Nothing, just chilling.
You're at home?
Yeah.
Where'd you eat at today?
We went to Oreos.
To who?
Oreos.
Oreos?
Mm-hmm.
What are the Oreos?
Not Oreos, Rios.
Oh, Rios. I thought you said Oreos. I was like, what in the world is Oreos? Okay. Yes. I was like, Oreos. Jeez, what in the world? Alright. Cool. I thought y'all did and just eat out. I knew y'all were going to eat out, though, because I knew you eat out every year. Sadie, what did she eat? Did you give her some turkey or chicken?
No.
Wow.
She tried to take something off the counter.
What kind of sister are you to not give her any turkey or chicken?
Huh?
What kind of sister are you to Sadie to not give her any turkey or chicken?
I know. Today's Sadie's gotcha day.
Huh?
Her gotcha day.
I can't understand you. What? Are you talking in the phone line?
Gotcha day.
Gotcha day? Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like getting her? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, gotcha day? I can't understand Oreos, gotcha. I don't know. It's all running together. Yep. Little baby.
Chances was yesterday.
Yep. Well, and you still didn't give them any chicken.
No, but I gave them peanut butter.
Oh gosh, they still need a little bit of treat or something.
They get enough treats.
All right. Amy's mom said that she tried to tell Amy to tell you to give her the information so she could take care of the dogs every month.
Huh?
Amy's mom told Amy that she was trying to get information from you about the vet and the dog information so she could take care of the dog stuff every month.
Really?
Yes, and Amy Bolton told me that you never gave it to her.
They never told me that.
She said she did.
No.
She said she asked you what was the vet information because she wanted to take like a flea and tick and like the medicine like that and the food and send you a chewy box every month.
What?
Yes. That would take one.
No, no one told me that.
Well, you just need to reach out to Amy about it because she said her mom had been willing to do it. She just never got the information.
Wow.
Yeah, and you need to make sure you show your gratitude and thank you for it. That takes one thing off of it, then you won't have anything really. I mean,
yeah, I'm getting on their phone though.
Yeah. But you got to pay your contract fee. You'll have to pay to come out of your, you'll have to pay to come out of your contract.
I'm not in a contract.
Oh, is that why yours isn't unlimited?
Huh?
You're not in a contract?
No.
Well then all you got to do is port your number there. You don't even have to get a new number. You just port your number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that takes.
I already talked to them.
Huh?
I said I already talked to them.
Okay, but you must have missed the part about the chewy box then, probably from talking about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So her mom said to let her know about that, and she just sent him a chewy box with her food in it.
I don't know. I have to call her tomorrow.
Yeah. So just do that, and then wish them happy Thanksgiving and tell them I said it too, for me too.
Okay.
Did Veronica write you back? Or did you forget that?
Yeah.
Did you
I forgot to message you.
Well, just message her
Yeah,
now.
I remember.
And just tell her I said, tell them happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I know there's crazy with the capital C people above me that is very annoying. And this.
And it's what?
And what?
You said, and it's what?
I said, just tell them happy Thanksgiving. And then there's crazy with a capital C people above me, and they're very annoying, and we miss them. Tell them everyone misses them.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go so I can call you again tomorrow.
Okay. I love you.
All right, love you too. Did you talk to anybody today?
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, cool. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing. About to make dinner.
Make dinner this late?
Well, it's only 8 o'clock.
We have to eat dinner so early, so that's why I say that. And then we got like 14 hours without it.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You remember the time that Pipey escaped from the fence in Charleston?
Yeah.
I had a dream about that, but except Chance was in there like running around like chasing him.
I thought it wasn't Charleston. I thought it was here.
No, it was in Charleston, and then he ended up at a. He did run away there too, but remember he ran away from there and ended up in somebody's backyard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, but Chance was in the dream, and Chance was like chasing him around, and like every time he tried to escape, Chance was like running back.
That is funny.
And I was like, oh God, I'm late. Chance trying to keep up with Pipey. Yeah, not when Pipey was young. No, man, he'd be gone.
I told Chance I was getting rid of him, and he's been acting good.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
That's the truth.
So rebellious.
He listens now. I told Tono, it's like when Tono doesn't give him attention, he like just acts bad.
Oh, yeah, so he starts acting out.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that to get the attention.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to?
Nothing. I've been just chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm making spaghetti.
Ooh. Spaghetti. Haven't seen that in a long time.
Spaghetti with, where's the zucchini and squash.
Yeah. That's good stuff right there.
Not this tomato, though. I don't need this out.
Yeah, tomatoes in there.
No.
Yeah. What do you think tomato sauce is? Crazy?
Well, that's fine, but I don't want an actual tomato.
You're crazy. That's the best fruit there is.
What else would you need to make spaghetti? Meat, the sauce, the noodles.
I mean, I guess if you're going to put cheese on it, we never put cheese on ours. Parmesan cheese. You can put mushrooms in it.
Oh no, mine makes some good spaghetti.
Mushrooms, some tomatoes.
You turn your car on?
Mm-hmm.
I was asking her if she had turned her car on.
What Sadie baby then?
They're in the caves right now.
Uh-oh. They're pissed.
Nah, they're cool. They've been out all day, so.
Okay, okay. All right, well, I'll let you go. I'll call you tomorrow on a free call.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Malay said hey.
Hi,
Oh,
Charlotte.
She said hi.
Miss Malay. What are y'all up to, you and Malay?
I'm making a sandwich.
Okay. You always eat late.
It's 5 o'clock.
Is this dinner?
It's kind of like a lunch dinner. Chicken.
I gained 3 pounds.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know how. I'm sure it's probably just because my stomach ain't working right, but I weigh 128 now.
Oh my gosh. Not good. That is not good.
128. So I probably weigh what you weigh, huh?
No, I weigh 105.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not far. I'm at 128. Oh, Lord, they're here with a drug cart.
Huh?
Drug cart? Yeah, these people that come in here on drugs, they have to bring them Gatorade.
Oh.
And like some pills because they coming off their highs. So they call it a Chem Dep cart, but it's for chemical dependency. It's for drugs. It's these meth heads that come up in here. And these heroin heads that come up in here.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I always call them the pharmaceutical company coming around with the Gatorades, and I'm like, I hope you know you're supporting habits of drug addicts. You need to let them sit there and stuff for what you need to let them do.
Yeah.
If you come in here high, they shouldn't have to come here and give you Gatorade. Shoot, I can't even get Gatorade and I ain't high.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Pray to only give them Gatorade. Shoot, I don't need no Gatorades. They can get high. Let them stay high.
Mhm.
With the drug addicts. But anyway, that's my rant for today. All right. Well, my phone call's probably about to be up. It was a free one, right?
Yeah, free.
Okay. Sure, I don't know how much longer they're gonna give us this. That's what I was wondering. Rude. You know. Everybody up there near me is banging their head on the wall.
Everybody what?
Banging their head on the wall because it's that boring.
Mm.
Boing, 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 boing. Bang their head, boing.
I could not imagine.
Yeah, and then we don't have a book cart because all they do is take the books and rip them up.
What?
Yeah, because like the crazy dudes are near us now. We used to have cool dudes near us. Now we've got crazy ones. They're the ones that sit there and scream and bang and act a fool. And they just tear up books.
Mm-hmm.
They scream fire all night. And
that is crazy.
They fight each other all night, and then they do rap battles all night. Somebody up there.
A rap battle?
Yeah, one dude says he's Kendrick Lamar. So he knows his whole name. One dude says he's Kevin Gates. So he raps.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, and you can hear it good too, because like they're literally like right above me, like not even 2 feet.
Are they
away.
good?
Yeah, no, they're good now with the rapping now. They get to go up there and banging their doors, but they be doing it though till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Boing, 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 and they be saying something. One was about something. I can't be your something. I'm gonna be your best friend or something. Can't be your boyfriend.
Oh, wow.
Be your best friend. They kept doing that, so I just started rapping Tupac. Because that's the only thing I can do, obviously. But anyway, all right, I'll let you go. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Uh-oh, we lost Allie. I can't never keep all three of us on the panel at the same damn time.
I was wondering if you had seen my... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was wondering if you had seen that message that I sent in the private chat when I had to step away.
I did after I said what I said, and then I saw that there was a message in the private chat, and I realized, hell.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, babe. I should have checked. Okay, I have to say this because if I don't say it, I'm going to forget. Okay, so I noticed something about when Letecia asks Harley to pass a message to Veronica. That is her name, right? Veronica?
Allegedly.
Okay, allegedly. All right.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine, babe. You're fine. I noticed that she is very intentional. That came out weird. Intentional in what she says. Okay. And the message that she said to Harley to tell is crazy with the capital C. She repeated it verbatim, both like 3 or 4 times, however many times it took. Okay. So I was thinking to myself, why would that be something to pass on? Why would that message be of importance, right? So then I started thinking about it. What if they're messages? What if they're a coded message? So your girl went over to the Googles and I typed in the words crazy with the capital C. Well, there isn't anything literal, right, that it came up with. However, I did get the handy dandy DEA drug slang code words. And the code word for fentanyl is crazy.
Interesting.
So because I couldn't figure out why that message was, first of all, that's such a who can he's not there, right? The intent seems to be he's not there, and why does she need to keep him apprised of what's going on upstairs? You know, if he's no longer upstairs anymore, why does he need to be kept apprised of that? It just didn't make any sense to me. And then the way that she made sure to repeat the message verbatim means that is the message exactly that she wants Harley to convey. And there has to be a reason for that. So I head up the Googles and that's what I learned. Is that, I don't know. I can't tell you for certain that's what she's saying, but I just don't understand why she would be passing messages to this guy anyways, why she would be keeping in contact, why she would be running the risk. So it is what it is. I just wondered.
Well, I think he's a 26-year-old Hispanic man of a not very large stature who was extradited from Mexico. And I think she just, in her mind, hit the jackpot. I think that it's because she wants to continue to try and frame him now for Gannon's murder.
Interesting.
That's my opinion.
Interesting. But couldn't she do all that without keeping in contact with her mom or putting Harley in the middle of it?
I don't know. I mean, we learn a little bit more with every batch of phone calls we get.
You must know something. I'm going to keep Allie, what you got, babe?
I just love the way she answered that. We know a little more with every batch of calls we get. And him.
Ooh, Kimberly.
Clever.
Very clever. Brought up a good point. Wasn't she mentioned in a report where an inmate OD'd?
Yeah, she was part of a probable cause affidavit. So the inmate's name was Renee Lawrence, Lowrance. And so Letecia is seen on camera in the main area, like the rec area. Mm-hmm. And she has a brown paper bag and she walks over in this main rec area and she nonchalantly sets a brown paper bag on a table and then walks away. And then minutes later, you see Renee Lawrence come by and pick up that brown paper bag. That evening, Renee Lawrence overdosed on fentanyl and died. Now, they do say that they don't think Letecia had anything to do with it, but because of the brown paper bag incident, they felt obligated to put it in the probable cause affidavit.
Interesting. Wonder what was in that brown paper bag.
Nobody knows. According to the affidavit, nobody knows.
Right.
And then there was that. Is that the same incident that was about all the inmates in the incident reports, or something different?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I'll have to go grab it. There was an incident report about the inmates doing meth, about drugs that were found in the ward she was in.
Yeah, I know they were having big issues. And there were a lot of inmate deaths in the time that she was there.
Wow.
But the jail was having big issues. I just think
it's interesting. Yeah, I just think it's as interesting given what I know you know more than I do because you've listened to the next set of calls. I don't know. There's something off about this whole message passing deal. And I know we're going to get to it, but it's driving me nuts.
Well, let's listen to her conversation with her boyfriend, George Glass, here.
All right, here we go. Okay. 3 minutes. It's a 3-minute call, so brace yourselves.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good. I just got your letter.
Did you get my letter? Obviously you did.
Just today, yeah.
Oh, you started it today?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I sent it out since, what? Almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. They do that to my mail. Takes forever.
Did you forget about me?
No, what have you been up to?
Nothing. I'm here at the halfway house.
Yeah, I heard about about that.
I barely got out. I barely got out in we call it in July.
Yeah.
No, not. I got out. Let me see. I got out October, like 25th or 26th or something like that.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah. So then I got out, right, and I fucking I started working, and they test everybody over here for the COVID, right?
Yeah.
So somehow I got exposed to it because my fucking test result came back positive, and now they have me on quarantine for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, because like 900 people had it here.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was negative, but I mean, I don't go out with people, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so bad. Like 7 people had it. But you know what happened though? They started giving everybody those stupid brown trays again. That's where it came from.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, because it holds bacteria. So
well, they started doing that. They started doing that before before I got out too. Yeah, before I left, they started doing it.
Probably how they got it.
I fucking left in the hole over there, but I got in trouble. I went to the hole.
You did?
Yeah.
While we were in D1?
No, I wasn't in D1. I was.
No. We were in D1. You went to the hole?
Oh, you guys went to D1? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we went to D1 September 25th.
Oh, okay. September 25th. So you weren't talking to the media somewhere?
Well, everybody got moved, and then now the old Bravo guys are above us.
Oh, okay. Who are you talking to now?
Nobody. Them people are crazy. They keep us up late at night, banging and beating and screaming, and they're foolish. It's a bunch of dudes it's like Wyattfield and somebody named Laffy Taffy.
Did you get my letter I sent you in there?
No.
Okay, no, so I got your letter, and then I mailed it back to that address.
Yeah.
And I said on the letter, like, please mail back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, maybe she just hasn't given it to me, or maybe she sent it and they didn't give it to me or something. I'm not sure.
I wrote you like a 5-page letter, Buzz.
She probably has it. At least she took pictures of it, so I'll have her. I'll get them.
Yeah, I did. I wrote you a 5-page letter. Like, it was pretty deep too. You liked it. Yeah.
All right. Well, my timing's on myself because I just saw your letter, so I was gonna call you real quick, and I'll call you back soon.
You're gonna be able to.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Wow. I hate that that's the last call for the month, because to me, it's confusing. This guy talks about how he got out on October 25th or whatever it was. But wasn't Edwin's, if that's, I don't think that's Edwin, because his trial was supposed to be in November.
Okay, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the getting out. Maybe doesn't
he wouldn't get out.
Well, maybe get out like
in a halfway house.
He wouldn't be in a no. There's no way.
Not to a halfway house.
Well, it's not Ed. It's not. I don't think this is Edwin.
Yeah, it can't
I think
be.
this is a different. This is a different.
Yeah, I just think it's a different inmate.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
wonder who he is.
Well, didn't Edwin have a roommate?
Yeah, well, anybody above her is pretty much going to have a roommate. Well, I mean, most people have a roommate in there. It's just not a roommate. I can't believe it's
a cellie.
Everybody there but Letecia's got a cellie.
Right. So what I'm thinking is, what if Letecia is talking to both of them, to Edwin and to the cellie, but the cellie got out.
Could be. It could be. And then he was talking to, this one from this call was talking about how he had sent her, these letters. And it just, for me, it tried to connect, my brain tried to connect it to, talking to the mom and saying, I got his letters. But that was before. So, and right. Here, she certainly didn't mention anything about mom. So I think that Edwin and whoever this guy is It's two different people, but we just don't know their identities. I did send the phone number, the one for the one that we believe is Edwin's mom. I did send that over to Lee, and I just asked him to look into it for me. So, but with this one, all we would get is a halfway house phone number. It's not like we could figure out his identity through the phone number she's calling in this particular call.
Right. Oh, you didn't get my 5-page letter? It was deep. You would have liked it.
Yeah.
Babe. He called her babe.
Did you guys have deep conversations in the toilet?
Ugh.
You guys like to have deep conversations? Also, I think that there was, remember at one point when she was in the medical ward, I think that it was co-ed because she was talking about the guy across the hall from her having diabetes or something. And then, so, it could, no, because she's talking about above her. So this was definitely a toilet talker as well.
Right.
Yeah, we're just trying to put the pieces together.
And he's definitely
interesting.
There's something a little more to it because he calls her babe, and it's different. Like when girls, that's a term of endearment that I use to girls,
right?
Mostly, but men don't call women babe unless there's some kind of romantic situation going on, or they feel in a romantic type of way. I've never in all my life had a man or a guy call me babe that I wasn't in some type of, romantic relationship with.
Yeah, and this guy clearly thinks that they are romantically connected. And you can tell Letecia is totally not into it. She's like, okay, well, I got to go. My time's almost up. And guess who checked? Me. Her time wasn't up. And then she hung up, didn't even give him a chance to say anything else. Nope. So she's got something in her mind, some reason, something that she needs to use him for, right?
Yep.
Just not the same as Edwin.
Correct.
Wow.
There's so many George glasses.
I have one friend who calls me baby, and it's just like a friend, but he's like the rare occasional, like the rare exception to that.
But baby and babe are not the same.
That's true.
And there was a tone to the, who are you talking to now?
Right.
It definitely was. He has romantic inclinations towards Letecia. Letecia has, I'm fixing to use you for something inclinations.
She's using you for something because she's not into you.
Surely he knows all about her though, right? If he's writing letters, I mean, yeah, you would think so. He's probably looked up her name.
Yeah, she's got some kind of design for him. I mean, that much is certain.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he has, Allie, but I'll say this. You guys have to go check this out too. On the phone calls from prison, is that the name of the channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. On phone calls from prison, they have a ton of calls from between Susan Smith. Now, initially, when I started listening to these calls, I had to get about, I don't know, 5 maybe into it before I realized that on one set of phone calls, it's one guy, but on another set of phone calls, it's a different guy. And we're not talking about like months in between these calls. So,
Susan Smith is a player.
Oh yeah, she out there juggling a mini mint.
Love
so, yep. And so I think that for it to be, there doesn't seem to be as much of a stigma on a man writing or being in a relationship with a woman like Letecia with the charges that Letecia has as there are on a woman if the roles were reversed.
Yeah, I agree.
There doesn't seem to be as much of a stigma. I have tons of gay friends, Roll. None of them have ever called me babe. Ever.
I didn't even think about that end of it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But oh my gosh, I just can't believe we're done with November. Now tomorrow, all of them together again, and then yeah, we'll move on to December. I'm excited. I'm also excited to listen to them again, just because
Me too.
there's a couple calls I know that my attention wasn't 100%.
Yeah, well, and for me, this will be the third time listening to them. Well, yeah, so putting them together and then listening with you
Nobody
guys.
likes a one-upper, Jen.
I'm not one-upping. I'm just saying that even on the third time, even
Yes.
on the third time, I pick up a bunch of stuff that I didn't pick up before.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know exactly what
Yes,
you
I mean
mean.
We have a
and that's
very
what I'm doing
important
is
question.
studying. So
Very important question directed to Allie. Did Bentley get pie? Well, I think
oh
it
yeah,
was
what's
cake.
Yeah, he did get a slice of cookie cake. He did. A little slice, a little sliver.
Okay,
yay?
good. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. I feel much better.
Yeah.
Kate Cole says, do we think it's Andy?
I don't know. It might be. I mean, didn't she reference Andy when she was talking either to the mom through Harley or directly to the mom? Didn't she reference Crazy Andy?
She did.
He's the one that just, constantly shows up places or whatever she said about him. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to listen to those again. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and remember. I know what call you're talking about, where we're not sure what name Letecia
Right.
uses.
Yeah, that was tonight.
Yeah, I know. And I heard a name, but I'm not sure of the name that I heard either. I think we ought to forward that to our technical advisor, Christine G. That's me, and see what she can do with it.
To me, it sounds like she says William, but I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, it was so clear, and I know that there's the connection with Michelle, who's in there, and she's the one who said his name was Edwin Figuera. Only I think Letecia pronounced it Figuera.
Yeah.
Even though
said it wrong.
It's not Figuera.
No, it's not.
But so there were enough points that connected, that part of it. But that's another good thing about having all of these calls without commentary, with timestamps, and you can just look in the description and go from that call with the mom to that call with him to that call. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And skip all the Aunt Brendas and Harleys and just go, and reference them that way. And that's been really helpful to me.
Me too. Even playing them back, because I use them and turn the playback. Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me, Jen. I love you guys, but I'm going to have to jump down because I'm outside for this and I am so cold and there's lullabies inside and it will wake everybody up if I go in. Yeah. So I always enjoy coming on. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. I've got to run
babe.
too.
I'm about to wrap it up. I'm about to wrap this up. Okay. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Lena Marie, you, if I were you, what I would go on is the Department of Labor and Wages website. Just Google it. That should help you. No, you're fine. It's fine to ask. I just wanted to tell you where to go. Go to the Department of Labor and Wages. Okay. So thank you guys all for being here. Have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Gobble till you wobble. Spend time with your family. Have some awkward conversations. Eat more than you should. All right. I will talk and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for everything. Thank you to the mods. Thanks for the super chats and welcome to the new members. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Bye.
Bye.